Good morning, everyone. Just another quick video, or hopefully it'll be quick. I just finished a art journal page that I was really happy with. And these particular circles I had seen, and I would tell you who it was. If I can find it, I'll put it in the notes below. But somebody had done some embossing with some iridescent embossing powders, and I don't have any, so I was trying to figure out how I could get that look on these without that kind of powder. So what I'm going to do is show you how I did this. So I'm going to see if this will work on a tea bag, because it turned out so well on the art journal page, but I'm going to see if I can do it on a tea bag. So we'll start. This is going to be on this one. Instead of the circles, I'm going to do hearts. So what I do first, and this pad is really dirty from stamps that still had ink on them, and it's got embossing powder and everything else on it, but it still works. So I'm just putting this Versamark ink on the front of the heart. Move this out of the way. And then I'm going to put clear embossing powder on it. And these things are so thin, but you got to try not to put your tweezers in it, or you get a mark. So I'm just bear with me. I'm going to heat set this clear embossing powder. And then being careful when you pick it up. I'll bring these in here. These are mica powders. This one, see, I don't know what name brand they are. Excuse me. This one's called Antique Silver, and whoops, lid not on that one. And this one is True Blue. It actually looks purple. I don't want that in my clear embossing powder. Now this works better too with a really fine clear embossing powder, and mine's the thicker one, but it still works. So you just take your whatever element it is that you put the embossing powder on, and you dip it in the mica powders. And this one is purple. Or blue is what it says, but it looks purple to me. Sorry, having a bit of trouble here. Okay, now we're going to heat set that, and it embeds that mica powder into the clear embossing powder. rest for a minute. These are already done. You don't see the silver as much because I ran it through the purple afterwards, or the blue, but they turn out really iridescent, really pretty. On the other one I used gold and green, but this tea bag I'm going to use different colors, so let's see. There's that one. Okay, so we're going to try to do the same thing on this tea bag. So here's my tea bag. It's been primed with clear gesso. Excuse me. I'm going to use this stamp set, which is Remnants CMS 130, which is a Tim Holtz collection through Stampers Anonymous. I'm going to use this stamp that looks, it's called Clockworks. So we're going to use that with the Versamark. And let's see, I don't want it on the whole tea bag. Let's see, we'll do it this way. It's hard to tell if that's going to work or not. And we'll put a little bit like up this way. See if that'll work. Can you even tell? We'll find out shortly if that's going to work. Alright. Now I'm going to try silver embossing powder. Trying to make a resist here. Okay, we're not doing too well. If this doesn't work, we might have to go on to a art journal page. Not sure if it will. Oh, it is. It's on there. Now hopefully, excuse me, hopefully it'll emboss. I have to go over here because it melts my cutting mat. Okay, that's really cool. That worked. That looks really cool. If you can see it. Okay, on the other one I used a purple, what did I use? Oh no, sorry. I used two Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists that were in shades, no, I used one dark green, and then I used Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Citron and Chartreuse. So on this one I'm going to try, and I don't know what this combination will look like together, but this is Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist Silver Sugar, and this one is called Frost. It's like a blue shimmer, a light blue shimmer. And I don't know what this is called. Haunted Shadows. It's supposed to be a purple. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, I am going to put this behind my tea bag so I can catch that spray. Okay, it's not going to spray. Great. Alright, let's see. Let's put a little water on it because I think I'm going to have to sprinkle this one on because I can't get it to spray. So, this. My hand or head's in the way. And we'll try and see if these will spray. I'll have to go soak that other one. And this is the silver one. I might have to go with something a little bit darker. I just don't, on the tea bag they, or maybe if I dry it, I can put another coat and it'll be darker. Alright, let's dry it and see what happens. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to put another coat on. Sorry, that was water I just sprayed on there trying to get it to move. But that also, especially on this tea bag, lightens it up a bit, so, which I didn't want to do. But I think we're going to do the other colors too, that way get them a little bit darker. Well, this one may not go darker. Let's see what happens if I spray it again. It's a little bit darker. And then this is the silver sugar again. definitely works. It's not as vibrant as the other one, but that's pretty. Okay, so then from there, let me just put this away before I spill it everywhere. Okay, from there, I was going to do a little bit of stamping. I'm going to use, this is Heidi Swap HS01130. I think these were made for sort of like a planner kind of thing, but I like the little tiny ones. Okay, where's this? This is Ranger Black Archival ink. This way. Okay, that was just a little arrowhead. And then we're going to go to another Heidi Swap set. This one is HS01131. And I'm going to use this other arrow. This way. Okay. Excuse me. Bit of a cold. Alright, let's see if this works. Barely got it to work yesterday. I'm just going to put a little bit of gold leaf, and I don't have, there's an adhesive you can use for gold leaf, but I don't have it. So this is a Zig two-way glue pen. So I'm just going to put little dots of glue. We're going to add some silver leaf to this. This is called Simple Leaf Speedball, made by Speedball. I got it off the internet. This one is silver. I got it in silver, copper, and gold. I can get it off. And I'm going to let that glue dry just a tad. And any of it that I get on there that I, you know, once it dries, then I usually take a little paintbrush and, you know, brush away. I keep the remnants of it in a little cup because you can still use those and add it to something else. I just didn't have any left over from the last time I used it, so I'm just going to let this sit and get sort of tacky. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do after we put that on. I have the little hearts that we did. And I also have, this is a Heidi Swap sticker, and I think I'm going to use that as the greeting. It might be too much silver on there, but I actually really like the looks of that all together. So I think I'm going to use that for the title. And then I have, this is a sticker actually, but it's metallic of a heart. And I'll do it like I did. I had to glue that paper clip on there because it didn't have one. I'll do something similar to, I put a light bulb on this one, and see the gold leaf. So I'm putting silver on this one, and I think I'm going to use the heart like I did the light bulb. So let's see if we can get this to stick to this yet. Really not tacky enough, but it's coming off, and I'll just leave it to dry before I brush it away. And there was one in there somewhere. Maybe not. There's one there. Put one out there. I think that was it. So we'll let that that silver leaf dry. Let me put this back in here. Okay, so we've got that in there. And I really need that to dry so I can brush it away. I might not have to brush it away. It's sticky. Well, that might do it. Alright, let's try it and see what happens. I just use a fan brush. And just get all the loose bits off. Okay, if there's any worth saving, I'll pick up the bits. It's really not worth saving. So, okay, so we have that. Now, with past experience with this journal page, although it might work better on a tea bag, I had trouble getting this stuff to stick even with gel medium. So, how do I want this? This? Bigger one there. And what did I do with my paper clip? Okay. Don't know what I did with my paper clip. Okay. We might have to do without the paper clip. Not sure what I did. Okay. What did I do with my paper clip? Alright, well, we're going to have to put it on without the paper clip. Well, let me stop it and see if I can find it, and then I will come back. Okay, sorry about that. I did find the paper clip. It was stuck to the back of the packaging. So we'll go back to this. Alright. So put that one in the middle. And paper clip on this one, I think. Like that, maybe. So I had trouble getting these to stick. I'm gonna try, this is Montmartre gel medium. I finally got my other stuff to stick with that, but I had to leave it with something heavy sitting on it overnight last night. So, but this may work better just because it's a tea bag. But I don't know if it was the embossing powder or if it was the I don't know. I don't know what it was that was keeping it from sticking. It just seemed like it was acting like the surface wouldn't. Now see, that's sticking really well. The surface wouldn't take the glue. Yeah, that's sticking really well. And I already have some of this glue on the back of this because I glued the sticker to the paper clip, but I'm going to put some on the heart. Okay, that's really good. Those are sticking really well. I was surprised. Okay, and then we're going to put the title on, I think. That may be too big, but I like it. Okay, we're doing it. If I can get it off. Ah. There we go. I hope this sticks without gel medium, because I really don't want to have to put gel medium on the back of this tiny little thing. Well, it seems to be sticking really well. That's good. I didn't want to have to. I'll have to clean off this heart. It has some gel on the front of it. It should wipe off with a baby wipe. But there we go. I love that. It turned out really pretty soft and pastel-y, where the other one was a little bit more bold. Okay, that was it. Just something I wanted to try. Thanks for watching. Bye.